Morning. This is from Idaho, United States. I read two articles. I post links to both of them. You can check them out if you want. So I just read this to you, right? Idaho, right? Southwest District Health Board. They decided to pull the convid tea from its clinics. So residents in the Southwest Idaho Health District will no longer be able to get it. You know, they can't get the tea, the juice against convid at district health offices. So the District Board of Health voted 4 against 3 on Tuesday to remove it from its facilities after receiving around 300 public comments urging them to do so. This is mainstream media, you see, right? I think one of the articles is BBC, actually. So, the board vote followed presentations from multiple doctors widely accused of spreading conspiracy theories and misinformation, including Idaho pathologist Dr. Ryan Cole, who we know very well. Other presenters joined by teleconference, including Peter McCullough. Right. So there were some who were not happy about this. Okay. There was one guy on the board, Dr. John Tribble. He was the sole physician representative on the board. He said this: if we have the possibility that we are doing harm, we need to take a step back. So he was all fine with this, John Tribble. But some were not happy. One of them was County Commissioner Jennifer Reeb. She was worried. Deciding not to offer the tea would create a slippery slope, she said, opening up the possibility of banning the other teas, like the measles tea or the shingles tea. She said this: I just don't feel comfortable as a board member making decisions about the quality of the pharmaceuticals and how they are produced. I don't think that's our role. But it didn't work, right? They voted 4 against 3 to just remove this stuff. What do you think? It's pretty good, isn't it? You know, it has to start somewhere. And of course, I remember what happened in Australia. I forgot the town, Port something, where they said, you know, we don't want this stuff anymore. People are dying, you know. It has to start somewhere. You know, I believe that some people are very, very nervous today. You know, well, they're getting more and more nervous because of what's happening, and it starts with the people, and now it's coming up to this board, you know, and you know, politicians there in Australia talking about it, saying, "Oh, people are dying," you know. I'm sure this will just grow and grow, but it always starts with the people, always. So talking to people, that's important. Just say something to them. Oh. Just tell them you didn't take it. Just tell them. That's my advice. We just have to talk more. And I mean, you can't stop this now anyway, but it's good. Just keep talking. See? That's my recommendation. I take every chance I get to tell people. And they will find the courage to talk about it themselves. People are so ridiculously intimidated by the authorities. Yeah, it's the most insane thing I've seen, maybe. You know, realizing how intimidated people are by the authorities and by media. So and the group pressure, of course. This is brilliant. I think it's fantastic. And also I was thinking, maybe this means that they can't control everything. I'm talking about Bill Gates and his friends, because things like this can happen, right? They don't control all of them. They need that group pressure and that hysteria to control things, right? But when this starts to lift off, people will talk. And things like this can happen. Right. What do you think? How do you feel about this? You find some hope here? You feel more optimistic about this thing? Right. Be good.